everybody, it's Michelle, and I've got another bead charm for you guys today. I think this is so cute. We're going to be making a jellyfish. Here's one that I've made already, and I just love that. Now these two beads, this one matches those kind of greenish yellow things on the bottom here with the background in this bead, and this one is just the blue and white. And I got these beads in a package of beads that I got as a Christmas gift, and I knew when I saw those that I just really wanted those to be a jellyfish. So I've had them for that many months, and I never knew what I would do down here. I had thought about maybe just stringing some fishing line and putting seed beads on that part down there, and just having multiple strands of seed beads there for that. But that was just the perfect color. And I tell you what, I found in the fishing section. I go over there a lot of times for things for beading. I get fishing line over there. Sometimes some of the tackle boxes I use as bead containers to store things in. And I was over there just last night, I think it was, looking in the fishing section, and I found these little fishing lures, and they were on sale for 75 cents a pack. And I just thought, when I saw that, immediately I thought of this bead here with that greenish colored background. And the clear and silver here I thought would go good with that one there. So I just happened to find those on clearance, and that saved me from having to do the individual beaded strands, which I was worried about anyway, because I thought they may have been really too bulky with the beads on there in the long run. So this just worked out perfectly. So we're going to do the other one today and show you guys that. And I don't know what I'll do with the rest of these, but I'm sure I will figure out something. So we're just going to take out one of those, and I love that. It's clear with a silver glitter in it. I love that glittery look. I'll set this one aside. So you're going to need your little fishing lure and the bead here for the top, and that is sort of a squished rondelle sort of shape, and it looks like about 14 millimeters wide and about 10 millimeters high. And then all we're going to need is a head pin, a lobster clasp, and we'll also make us a jump ring from our excess on our head pin. And I've got one of my 3 millimeter sequins there. So I'm going to take my fishing lure, and I'm going to come down here to this narrowest part, and I'm just going to leave a little bit of that solid part, cutting off the majority of it there. So then I'm going to take my head pin and put on my sequin. Whoops. Let's try that again. And as you guys have seen before, that just enlarges the head on our head pin. I use that little trick often to keep from slipping through with beads that have a larger hole in them. But with this, we don't have a hole at all. We're just going to poke our head pin through there. And I thought maybe that sequin would come in handy there just to give a wider base so that it doesn't pull through that soft kind of jelly-like material. So we're going to turn it upside down and find the middle between all of these little tentacle type things. There we go. And we're just going to poke right through the center of that. And that sequin will really help. I noticed with this first one that I did here that really did make a big difference on keeping that head pin from just pulling right through. And then we put on our bead. And that is all there is to it. You've got a jellyfish. I think that is so cute. And as you guys know, I often just make bead charms that are inspired by the beads that I see and just what it looks like to me when I first see that bead. And with these, what I saw was jellyfish. So that's what we're creating. A lot of times the creativity does not come from me at all, but whoever made these beads. I just think that is so beautiful. And it speaks for itself and provided the inspiration. Okay, so I bent that over and I cut it down to about 1/4 of an inch. And now I'm going to roll that into a loop. And during that part there, I really feel the resistance of that sequin holding that on there for me. So now I'm going to take my excess that I had left over on my head pin, and I'm going to roll that and see how many jump rings I can get. Just short of 3, so we'll get 2 out of that. And we open that up and put on our jellyfish and our lobster clasp. Okay, and I have one last trick. As you can see, these little tentacles are just sticking together in one little strand there because they are sort of a sticky kind of rubber material. So all I did was get a Q-tip with a little bit of baby powder on it and just kind of brush that around on those to help keep them from sticking together, which these are made, you know, to float around underneath the water when you're fishing, but for beading we needed a little bit more help. So just that simply, from 2 components, 1 bead and 1 fishing lure, you've got a jellyfish. Be sure to let me know what you think, and visit the fishing section in your local store to see what you can come up with for beading. I love to visit different departments and use non-beading materials to see what I can come up with. A lot of times you find a lot more creative ideas. So shop around in some different departments and see what inspiration you can find. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done that. Go over and give me a like on my Facebook page. Also, I've created a new Facebook group called Craftie Minds. So I want to invite you to go over and join our group. And that's at facebook.com/groups/Craftie Minds. And I will put a link to that in the description below also. Follow me on Pinterest and Instagram. And don't forget to visit my blog. And if you saw my previous video, there is going to be some blog exclusive content on there. So be sure and check that out. We've got lots of new avenues for crafty friends to come together and share and inspire. So be sure and check those out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.